Perform24 family, what is up, guys? I hope you guys are crushing it. I hope you're doing well wherever you guys may be. If we have not met yet, my name is Levi. I started a gym called Perform24 in Tampa, Florida, all the way back in 2014, and that's what I do on a normal everyday basis. And then I make YouTube videos in my garage with my internet friends. I have not been making videos, and I feel like that has kind of been the theme over the last couple months, but man, I've been getting absolutely slammed. Work has been extremely busy. We got a 3-year-old, we got a 2-year-old. My wife launched a business in February, and so that's picking up. She's got a full-time corporate job. So we just got a ton of balls in the air right now trying to juggle everything and make all these crazy pieces fit. I did want to jump on here today. I've got a couple little goodies right here that I wanted to share. And then I also wanted to kind of give you a heads up on what's coming up down the pipeline because this fall, usually in the fall is when I make some of my favorite content of the entire year. Squatober is coming up, and so we're going to be doing a lot of things this year. The gym is pumped for it. There's going to be a lot of people participating. Then I kind of spin it a little bit with my clients, with my training clients. Okay, but one thing that I got right here. Oh, you guys already know. We already got that BPN box coming in hot. Full disclosure, if you guys didn't know, I am a BPN ambassador. I've been a BPN ambassador since 2020. This was actually their box of stuff that they sent me for their 10-year anniversary. So there's a, they've been in business for 10 years, which is legit. Let's see here. We got Strong Reds, you already know. We got Strong Greens, you already know. These are my 2 favorite products from BPN. I have talked about them a lot. Strong Greens, Strong Reds. I kind of think of this as my insurance policy for my nutrition throughout the day. I do eat pretty well. My wife and I, we cook a lot. Even with the family, we still cook a lot. But Reds and Greens just kind of is, like I said, insurance to make sure that I am getting all those vitamins and minerals and micronutrients and all the small things, enzymes and whatnot. That I might not be picking up from the normal things that I'm eating in a day. So Reds and Greens are an essential for me. Also an essential for me living in Florida. Today, it's 85 degrees, which is basically like hoodie weather for Tampa, Florida. This is insane weather. It's like pouring rain outside right now. But this Electrolytes mix, I absolutely love this stuff. Typically when I'm training in the garage for sure, or outside, I'm just like dying in sweat. So in the summer, Electrolyte, which is still summer. In Florida, it's still summer, even though it's September. But in the summer, I like to have this stuff on hand. I crush this stuff. And then, dude, let's see. We got a little tea right here. This is one of their new designs. Oof. Oh yeah, that Go One More tea. I had to get that. Another thing that I wanted to highlight is I've been playing around with just a regular old analog watch, just a dumb watch, not a smart watch. In the fitness, in the training world, fitness trackers and smart watches are obviously all the craze. I've been an Apple Watch user for a very long time. I think I got my first Apple Watch in 2018. And one of the reasons that I love the Apple Watch and that I will continue to use the Apple Watch is just because I now have years worth of data, right? And so I can track long-term trends over time, which that is going to be very hard to replace and to kick me out of the Apple ecosystem. But, I definitely wear the Apple Watch on a daily basis. But I've kind of been messing around with an analog watch. Let me see if I can get this to, this is, there you go. So this is a pretty low profile G-Shock. It's like their GA like 2100, I think. And I started messing around with this for a couple reasons. One is that I'm sick of charging my Apple Watch. If I'm gonna wear my Apple Watch, typically, I'll even try to wear it at night. There's a sleep app that I discovered called Auto Sleep that I actually really like. So, if I'm wearing it, I'll try to track my daytime data and my nighttime data. I like capturing both of those. But to do that, you got to also weave in a charge somewhere in the day. And that's just like a daily puzzle that I got sick and tired of solving. So this is a solar-powered G-Shock. So ideally, I'm never going to have to charge this thing. Also, This doesn't happen very often anymore, but when I'm traveling, like I traveled up to South Carolina for Sorenex Summer Strong in May. We traveled to Hilton Head. Again, like I just don't like traveling with an Apple Watch. One, the Apple Watch has to resync every time you land. If I'm crossing time zones, which in that case I didn't, but if I'm crossing time zones, I'm always like a little confused. Did we switch? Did we not? Did it automatically update, or did it automatically switch over? I hate changing time zones with an Apple Watch. With an analog watch, you don't have to worry about that, right? So when I'm traveling, for sure, I'm leaving the Apple Watch at home. I'm grabbing an analog watch. And then also, I don't have to worry about a charger when I'm traveling, right? So less things for me to take, which I also like. So anyways, the analog watch has just kind of been simplifying my day a little bit just from a logistical standpoint, but then also it's kind of been recalibrating the way that I've been thinking about training. And so when I'm training, I'm pretty good about actually not really caring about what the data my watch is spitting back out to me. I'm definitely not checking that while I'm working out. I'm more capturing that for the long-term trends, okay? But I've also kind of been, now that I've been kind of getting away from it a little bit, I have been tracking or at least recalibrating my own personal self-awareness while I'm training. And so instead of using an external monitor to tell me something about my workout, I've just kind of been enjoying the process of training and kind of being in the moment and just kind of pushing myself that way. So that's kind of been nice. So ironically, yesterday, Apple announced that they will be releasing kind of like a G-Shock super tough outdoorsy type watch. Which makes me think that maybe I should do an entire video on this, because I do have some pretty strong opinions on smartwatch versus analog watch, all that stuff. So I might actually do a full dedicated video on just that. So moving on, like I said, Squatober is coming up in a couple weeks. This will be my 3rd annual Squatober. Historically, I have done videos throughout this process. I'll be doing videos again this year. It's going to be a lot of fun here. We've got a lot of people in the gym that are participating. I did hire another coach, Evan Holland. He joined the Perform24 team, the Perform24 training staff on August 1st. So he's going to be participating. So Nick will be participating again. Evan will be participating. Both myself and my wife, and then we've got a handful of Perform24 clients that have decided to jump into the Squatober party, I guess you should say. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of content coming your way along those lines. Then I don't know how many of you guys would be interested in this. This is definitely not training content, but if you would like to see more, I'll show you more. But last week, I pulled the trigger on a purchase that I have been putting off, or at least waiting for a very, very, very long time. And maybe I should just kind of show you a quick sneak peek rather than explain it. So I'm not gonna move my camera setup or anything, so I'm jumping to the iPhone. But check this guy out. Oof. The Army Green 4Runner. It's a TRD Off-Road Premium. Obviously, I said it's been raining for a long time, but I've had my eye on this for a long, long time, and last week I pulled the trigger. So obviously the 4Runner is not the type of content that you were probably expecting on this channel, but if you would like to see more, I've got a huge amount of thoughts on this thing. I put a ton of time into deciding that this was the exact one that I wanted. I did happen to find it, and I did happen to buy it. The previous car that I owned that for over a decade, okay? I had a 2005 Toyota Camry that I've driven since before I graduated college. So the previous car that I had, I bought it and I ran it and I ran it and I ran it, and it was still going. I just decided to upgrade it a little bit. So planning on doing the same thing with the 4Runner. This is, it's awesome. Obviously, it's a lot of fun, but I'm going to be driving this thing forever. So if you want to see more content, I'll make a dedicated video on the 4Runner. But yeah, beyond that, guys, I just wanted to jump in here, share a little of the BPN stuff, share a little, random thoughts I've got on my watch situation, give you a little heads up as to what's coming down the pipeline, because Squatober is coming. And then also just to say what's up. You know, YouTube is great. I always appreciate you guys are still like commenting on videos, old videos and stuff like that. So I want to say what's up, give YouTube a little bit of love. You can follow me on Instagram, at Perform24 is my Instagram. But until then, train hard, live full. See you in the next video.